Hello and welcome back. To, Hello and welcome back to Cool Geek 167. Today we're gonna play some Minecraft Dungeons. I'm gonna be playing it casually, and we're going to have a nice time. So, what I'm first gonna do is change my hero because this one's the wrong hero. We're gonna start from the beginning here. So I'm gonna press LB and create a new hero. I'm gonna go with this person. Then I'll select, and then I'll switch it from online game to offline game because I'm playing by myself. Now, there is an opening scene. If you want to see that, I'll have a YouTube link in the description. It has music in it, and so I'm not going to be showing it there. So, with that said, though, let's get started. It's going to take us to the beginning part. And this will have an opening scene, which will be totally okay. So, let's get into gameplay.
The village is burning. No doubt this is the work of the evil Arch-Illager and his minions. They sweep across the land like a ravenous scourge, subjugating or destroying all in their path. This is a time for heroes like yourself. Make haste. The villagers have need of you.
Alright, so now, I'm going to follow this arrow. This tells me where I need to go. Alright, so we got a zombie here. I'm going to slay this zombie right here. Alright, this makes a path for us. Now, we're going to go over and flip over this way. You'll use the R stick for that, or RB. Ooh, I just used LB. Speaking of, LB restores your health. It's a health potion. Use A to destroy the enemies. Alright, so now I'm going to continue following this arrow. I used the right trigger to destroy the skeleton. Got some emeralds here. Emeralds can be used to buy new gear, as you will see later. And this video is simply just to let people know how this game is, how you play it, and exactly what the goal of the game is. The point of the game is to defeat the Arch-Illager. The Arch-Illager, in essence, is trying to take revenge on people who kind of look down on him. And so he's taking revenge on everyone. And he's got this funny laugh, too. Alright, so now this is giving information on enchanting. And then also on artifacts. So you press the up button to see your inventory. Alright, so you can equip an artifact by pressing A, and press A again. Then you can select an enchantment by pressing Y, or whatever the corresponding button is for your console. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to do it on my sword. I'm going to go with smiting. You can use the L stick to flip between the two. And enchantment points will cost more and more as you go up to a higher enchantment. So now that I have enchantment, this one enchantment, then it will ask for 2 from me. And then if I go over and there's 3, it could cost 3 to 4 enchantment points, depending on how good the enchantment is, or how high of an enchantment it is. Honestly, whichever enchantments you want to use is the one you should use. There is no right or wrong with enchantments, it is simply what the user prefers. And I really like the smiting, so that's what I've chosen. I'm gonna open up this chest, use the A button to open it up. Then I use the right stick to flip over, And now I'm running here with my speed run. Got the swiftness potion. It's telling me to use some sort of artifact. Alright, let's see. So you can use X, Y, or B. So I have my artifact mapped to X. So I would simply just press X like so. And then I can use RT to shoot an enemy. Now I'll just shoot it for demonstration purposes. It'll make a big explosion. Now I shall set up camp.
You were too late to rescue the villagers, but don't fret. They're still out there somewhere waiting for a hero to find them.
And in these videos, I'm not going to show all the secrets, I'm simply going to play through the game. This is more of a, this is what Minecraft Dungeons is, and I'm playing Minecraft Dungeons. And I would highly recommend this game to anyone who can get it. And by the way, if you are wondering about how you can get the game, you can get it on Microsoft Windows 7 or newer. You can get it on Nintendo Switch. You can get it on Xbox. I'm pretty sure you could also get it on PlayStation. And so, with that out of the way, now we're going to go to Creeper Woods. And by the way, you press A when you do mission select. Now, there will be a villager there you can trade with later on in the game. There will also be a wandering trader over here that you can trade with. So now I'm going to select the mission and go over to Creeper Woods. Now, if you may have noticed this difficulty button. Why? Check this out. This has set difficulties. In order to get adventure, I have to defeat the arch-villager to unlock. So, yeah, that may be in the future. If you do want me to make a video on adventure mode after I get through, let's say, the default mode, then, well, I could do it. But I don't really have any plans on doing that. I'm probably just going to go through the main mode. And after this video, I'm probably going to go to my next episode for my main Minecraft world. So that's something to look forward to.
By the Arch-Illager's decree, all free folk are now enemies of the Illager Empire. Somewhere in these woods, a caravan is transporting villager prisoners to labor in far-off lands. Find the caravan and stop the Illagers, or there's no telling what dreadful doom will befall our villager friends.
Alright, so I'm going to be following this arrow. We got some zombies here. Oh, wow. This is working pretty well, actually. Can't eat this apple. Alright. This is looking good. And I have regeneration to sites and food. Doing all this mass attacking is annoying. And if you hold down the A button, you can actually attack and it will continue to repeat attack moves. So that is kind of something to keep note of. Right, so I got my TNT now. Killing zombies is so cool. Alright, I'm gonna rescue this villager now. Ah, if only I could trade with them. Unfortunately, you cannot trade with the villagers you free. Which is a little sad. Because they even have the trades, like they even have jobs, and yeah, you can't trade with them. If you're watching this Mojang, please add more trades. Alright, so I'm gonna follow this arrow over on this direction. I'm I'm gonna actually save this TNT. The same button you use for arrows, you would actually use for the TNT. I have a strength potion, so it makes me a lot stronger now. So let's just look at how cool this is. Just killed a creeper in one shot. This looks easy, but believe me, it gets harder. Ooh, wow, I got a sword. And a creeper blew up on me. Every Minecrafter's biggest fear, creepers. Actually, I now have applied a fire rocket as well, so that after I do this TNT, I can do a fire rocket. Now, you may have noticed that I got a new weapon. I'm going to throw my TNT now. So, this is level 9, as opposed to level 1. So I'm totally going to use it. And then I'm going to go ahead, and I'm actually going to salvage this, and I'm going to get my enchantment point back. So now I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to press Y for enchantments. I'm going to get fire aspect. So now, when I use the sword, I can actually light enemies on fire. It is a really cool enchantment. And again, like the other enchantments, you can upgrade to 2 or 3 later on. This has got another enchantment point. However, I will not be able to immediately use it because in order to get the better enchantment for this sword, I would have to have 2 of them. But on the other hand, I could immediately use it if I did an enchantment on my bow. So I'm actually probably, due to the fact that Ricochet is kind of a small chance, I'm probably going to go a few shots since it's early in the game. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw this TNT. I just used my firework rocket. Then I had Fuse Shot actually working there for a second. Again, Fuse Shot is working quite well. It's very good if you have like swarms of enemies, it could come in handy. So my firework rocket has recharged, so now I'm going to make sure I recognize that. And of course there's this cave. And there are pigs that hold chests. You can kill them and then you'll get the loot from it. Okay. I'm gonna go back here, get some of these emeralds, then there's another chest. I have like really a lot of arrows. Oh, it says feeling lost, so yeah, there's also a map feature. You press the down button on your D-pad, and here's a map. So actually tell you, like it'll show you the general, like, landscaping of this entire place, so you'll actually know what the land will be like later on. I'm gonna free these villagers by pressing A, it rescues them. Nice, I'm freeing my favorite type of villager, as you may know in my Minecraft series. Alright, now I only have one more villager to free. The arrow does, by the way, tell you where the villagers are that you need to free, which is quite nice. In this level, you'll be able to find the villagers quite easily. Because in this particular level, and I think in another level as well, it will actually direct you towards the correct villagers. Get some supplies now. Alright. Gotta kill more of these. Have that swiftness potion again so I can go pretty quick. I do like to explore the general area to see if there's anything in the area. I'm gonna go kill these sheep. Might get me food. Nope. That was just kind of mean of me killing the sheep right there. Creepers! Creepers! It's a good thing I have my LB button for health potions. Does not seem like there's much here. I think I'll have to move on. Now something random just came to my mind, so I don't have the camera up at the top of the screen. This is because I'm actually using Xbox Game DVR for this. Unfortunately, OBS Studio is a bit harder to manage on computer and does not have multiple displays, so I decided to use Xbox Game DVR, which unfortunately does not have support yet for having picture-in-picture. So I cannot take the picture and also play the game at the same time. Ooh, I got some armor. I'll put the armor in a minute. So, there's actually two armors. So, I've got this 1+ health one and that 4+ health. This one has 30% ranged damage added. It says weapon damage boost aura. Also has health potions to heal nearby allies. That would be useful in a multiplayer session. I would say overall, with the extra health, I'm going to go with the wolf armor. So I've now got some armor on. And now, I'm at the end of the level.
These villages are free from the clasp of the illagers. All thanks to you.
And I'm traveling back to camp now. And then I'll press A to get my chest. Press A again. Death-capped mushroom. Eaten by daring warriors before battle, the death-capped mushroom drives fighters into a frenzy. Then I'm gonna go to camp. And over here is this chest. It contains emeralds. Now I have enough money to actually get a new tool from the blacksmith. So I'm gonna press and hold. So I got a sword. It's actually worse than my sword, so I'm immediately going to go ahead and salvage it. It's going to get me 15 emeralds. Salvaged. Now I'm going to press RT to quick equip this mushroom. And it goes right there. And then also this fishing rod, I'll also quick equip it with RT. And I think that's about it for this video. I will show you a bit of this area around it. You've got this thing which you can actually test. So these scarecrows are quite useful for just testing how powerful weapons are. And you can actually use arrows when you're in this place. So like, I'm actually using arrows. Which is kind of interesting. Another thing I will bring to attention is this room. And in fact, in this room, there's actually a music change. I have my music disabled on this game right now. Oh. I think that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, please press the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please press that like button. Thank you for watching.